When I was born, I was a miracle.
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 I was oblivious to the world around me. Everyone was a friend, and everything had beauty. My mother's voice was like a constant lullaby. She sang to me every minute of the day.
The world was brand new and full of opportunities. I was bright-eyed and as happy as I could ever be. I've never had troubles, I've never been hurt, nothing but a fresh start.
16 years ago, I was born. I came into this world unaware of all the troubles I will be facing.
I was born into a family with 3 older brothers. I was the light in their eyes. I could add joy to their day with a single smile. I was the focus. I was spoiled with attention, which only set me up for disappointment.
When I was young, I got my first taste of pain, of how cold the world could be. I was different from everyone and they all noticed. I tried too hard to make friends. I craved attention. I wanted so badly to be liked, and the light in my eyes dimmed as the hurtful words taunted me. My family didn't like to stay in one place. We moved from town to town and state to state. I could never get close to people.
As a youngin', all I did was play and giggle. The only troubles I faced was when a boy with cooties touched my doll. I had no idea that I would ever fall in love with someone like that.
When I was young, I spent time trying to keep up with my brothers. I pedaled 5 times for every one of theirs. I had to lower the hoop so I could make a basket, and when we wrestled, I would always get hurt. They tried to act like I wasn't in the way, but I wasn't stupid. I could tell that I wasn't good enough. When I was young, there were no limits. I could be a rock star, president, and mom. My mom stopped singing to me. She got a job, and I had to take care of my little brother.
Your skin isn't paper.
Don't cut it.
Your face isn't a mask.
Don't hide it.
Your size isn't a book.
Don't judge it.
Your life isn't a movie.
Don't end it.
When I was in middle school, I grew out of the age of the single digits. The years have doubled up. Coming out of elementary school and entering the middle school, where I was expected to mature, I had no recognition of the awful words that would have gotten thrown in my face.
By middle school, my brothers had outgrown me, and I had met a group of girls that were anything but friends. I knew better than to roll with them, but I so needed somebody to want me around. I changed anything I liked about myself. I could barely recognize my own face. When I was in middle school, I was teased for things I could not control. My hair was too curly, the pimple on my nose was an eyesore, and I was a loner. Not by choice, but because I'm stuck at home, watching my brother while my mom was working. But I was not old enough to take on the role of a mother.
When I was in middle school, my endless possibilities became limited. I had more on my mind than most other kids, and I was misunderstood. Constant visits to doctors and therapists made me want to scream, but the bullying at school kept me quiet.
Those girls didn't like me for very long. By high school, they had left me. Loneliness overtook each moment, one desperate attempt at a relationship after another, each one taking a part of me that I had once held onto so closely. When I was in high school, my brother became more responsible, but he was still the center of attention. I tried to show my mom my frustration, but I still only had her for a split second. I had to grow up before I even had a childhood, and there's no going back.
Now I'm in high school. The light in my eyes flickers occasionally. Having simple conversations and making friends is harder than it's ever been. I stay isolated and quiet. I'm afraid of people, and I'm afraid of myself.
Getting my way, bullied out of middle school, I was afraid to enter the high school. It was the first day in this big school. I had no idea that I would have been in the bathrooms crying away all of my makeup and leaving red marks on my skin. I had no idea. 10th grade had begun, and I was miserable. I was afraid to enter the same school that had ruined my mindset the year before. The boy with cooties that I had loved tore my heart into a million pieces. I had no idea. I never expected that. The day before 11th grade, hurt and in pain, I decided to finish what I started 16 years ago. I had no idea that I would fail.